just had to share the story so the vinyl that I just dropped kind of makes more sense and resonates with the people more, you know?
Yeah, so you just dropped a two-song EP.
Yep. Hall and Nash joint and a Benny joint.
Yeah, Conway, West, and
Yeah.
Benny. Seppington did the art.
Yeah. He did. Shout out to Sep.
How'd that all come together?
Shit, man. A while back, I saw how they were building the Griselda, and it was different, man. It was like it resonated different. I haven't seen some shows like that in a minute, and I was just like, you know what? Let me invest some money, and hollered at Wes, and we worked some shit out, and he was like, I was still trying to haggle him too. I was like, oh, can I get like one more track for this price? He's like, yo, listen, man, some shit's about to happen that I can't even talk about, but just know that you're never gonna see this price again. And I know at that moment, like I think Rock Nation was kind of looking at him, so I thought there was gonna be that. Then like a week later, I mean, I pulled the trigger, but then like a week later, the whole shady shit went down, and I was like, holy shit, damn. I'm like, all right, it's time to rebrand, because at the moment I told him, yo, I'm rebranding my name, so this might take like a year or two for me to put out. Is that cool? He's like, yeah, it's cool. But the shit just progressed from there. It just got like it's like I invested into like an Amazon or Tesla stock back when it was like, and
Yeah.
the shit just blew up, and I was like, holy fuck.
Why did you sit on it for so long?
Um, 'Cause like I said, I was in the middle of rebranding, and so I wanted to put some more work in, some more groundwork in. Like I dropped some SDNAC excellence. Just working with crime, working with the homies Primo, Arlex, just putting in the more groundwork.
Yeah, but you always had that like
I had that, and
sitting
then like
waiting
throughout
for
the
you.
throughout the way, I linked up with Benny. I got some tracks off of Benny, um, and then from there, I was ready, but just life kind of put me back a little bit. My brother passed away, so that kind of took like 2 years off of my time to kind of recoup.
Did you stop making
No, no,
music?
you know what? I pushed harder, and I think that's what kind of made me feel like exhausted sometimes because I didn't really take out the time to deal with those
Yeah,
issues. You know what I'm saying? I just kept working, working.
yeah.
But
And then it finally catches up to
yeah, I
you.
found like a couple trips to Colombia fixes that shit, and I'm back.
Why was right now the time? You were
Um,
telling me. Do you want to give the full
yeah,
story?
yeah,
Because we were
shit.
talking about it a little bit
Let's run it
before.
through. Let's run it through. So recently, my man, 1,000 Words just threw on that show, The
Shout
Cookout.
out Thousand Words.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. So he threw that show, and it did really well. Wes came out, and like 2 days later, I was in the studio, just doing some work, and started thinking like some ideas because I like the shit that he was doing with the OBI strips. So I was like, yo, I want to like try to incorporate your pitches and the OBI stuff that I have at West Side. And he hits me back, and he's like driving to Buffalo. And I'm just like, what? It's like fucking 10:30 at night, bro. And he tells me a little bit about what's going on. I said, fuck, all right, let me fucking rearrange some shit. Let me see if I can
And the
do it.
shit in Buffalo was Wes bought out the first two rows at
Yeah, he just wanted, I think
AEW.
he just wanted 1,000 to come out and build with them. I think
Yeah.
they had some stuff to talk about. 1,000's doing some great shit. So, that man works hard. So it's doesn't go unnoticed. Um, so boom, I make shit work. We go out there, we go to the whole AEW wrestling stuff. That shit was real
He
dope.
performs.
Yeah, he performs, like I had no idea what I was even to expect. I hooked it up with, some hoodies that no one else has in the world, but the people that went there, from the man himself. Like it doesn't get no better than that.
Yeah.
That shit was unreal at that moment already. So
And did Wes know who you were at this point?
I doubt it, man. This man is, he's big now. He took off. I've seen him a couple times throughout those years. I remember he came to Boston, did a show, and I was like,
But at the event, he didn't know.
nah, probably not. Most likely, I'm not gonna lie. But when he was in Boston, I made sure I checked back up with him. That was like
Right.
three.
But I'm just saying that for the point of the story
Yeah, of
of he didn't know
course.
who you
No, he
were.
didn't know who I
And
was.
then you were,
I was just with 1,000 at that point.
yeah.
Like for all he knows, I was just his homie that gave him a ride out there.
Mhm.
Um, so boom, we do that. And we're walking back to the whip after the wrestling shit. So I was like, let me grab a flick with you real quick. And just to get some small talk in there real quick. It wasn't even about the picture. I can care less, you know.
Yeah.
But boom, got the picture, and that's not the picture that I posted. This picture I'm talking about is on the back of the OBI that I have. But anyways, I mentioned to him, yo, I did some tracks with you back in the day. Um, I'm just out here out of respect to make sure I'm still good with releasing them. And I know the last time I spoke to you in Boston, you said it was good, but that was like 2 years ago. So, and I'm like, it's a Hall and Nash joint. And he's like, oh, word? He's like, a Hall and Nash joint? He's like, I gotta hear that. I'll be in the studio all day tomorrow. I was like, all right, cool, fuck. I was only gonna stay the night, but just gotta stay out another night.
Yeah. So you spent the extra day.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely spent the extra day. So then next day, me and 1,000 just rolling around, getting his pitches of Clear, East Side Flip,
Yeah.
waiting on that call for West to go to the studio. I get to the studio, and we're there all fucking day, bro. He's working on the Armani Caesar stuff. So there's no real good time to be like, hey, you want to hear those tracks? You got to be patient. You got to wait your turn. And, shit, like 3 o'clock, 4 in the morning, I'm still there. And you finally get the chance to play the tracks. So I play the tracks. I play all 4 joints that I have. And he just looks at me and goes, who the fuck is this man right here? He goes, so someone pat him down right now. And I start laughing. And he's like, I don't know, man. He goes, actually, you know what? Play those 2 joints again. The Holland Nash and Benny joint. So I'm like, all right, cool. I play them joints. And they finish. And he's like, I don't know, man. These are kind of old. He's like, I don't know what I can do. I'm like, I know, bro. That's why I'm out here out of respect. I want to go through the proper channels. He's like, all right, all right. Yeah, we're going to flip a coin. I'm like, what? Tell me I just drive 7 hours and the amount of money I invested a couple of years to have everything fall on a fucking coin toss, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, come on, don't do that to me, bro. I'm trying to change my life. He's dead ass serious. He's dead ass serious.
A coin.
Yeah, right. So he flips it. His man's like, yo, call it in there. I'm like, yo, tails never fails, right? Yo, that fucking coin, it was an up and down drop. That shit dropped, spun,
Your heart
spun, rolled to the leg of the chair, hit the leg of the chair, spun again. When that shit happened, I'm like, yo, I'm fucked. Boom, heads. I lost. I'm sitting there now thinking like, fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm still doing my thing on the side. You know what I'm saying? I run with Matega. All that shit's all, that shit's steady. But this is something I've been wanting to drop for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
it's history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For it to not really go planned, it was like, damn, this sucks. Yeah,
Over a coin toss, too.
that's a fact. That's a fact. But, now he's sitting there and I'm like, damn. I'm like, what can we do? How can we make this work? Talk to me. I'm here, and he's like, you can't release these on any streaming because, my legal goons will come after you and there's nothing I can do. Okay. He's like, but if I was you, and he's got like a 15-second pause. If I was you, I'm fucking sitting there on the edge of my seat, like, come on, bro. Like,
and I know exactly how he's paused for 15 seconds.
So fucking, he says it again. If I was you, but I'm not you, and I'm still sitting there like, dog, what the fuck? He's like, you're going to take those 2 tracks off, use the Hall and Nash, use the Benny. That's side A, that's side B. He's like, you can only release this if you got some fire art too. Like, okay, like who do you recommend? He's like, since the tracks are so old, it's got to be someone, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Okay, it's perfect. Like who? He drops, Sep's name, a couple others. And I'm like, yo, I already had some stuff a minute ago done by Sep, but I was only going to do like prints. I was going to use it for album cover anymore.
For that P.
for that same stuff. I had that same stuff. So I wasn't going to use it because it kind of got outdated. But when he explained the whole situation of how the tracks were in that point in time, it only makes sense. So I showed him the art, and he goes, "That's fire. That's it right there." And I showed him some other art that I have that I'm using for like the inner sleeve, like on some designer stuff. Usually it's white or black.
Yeah.
This is more of a printed. So once he saw that, I think he was like, "All right, this dude's serious." So then he tells me to get up. I said, "Yo, get up. We're gonna take a picture right now." I get up. I go like the corner. He's like, "No, we gotta sit in front of the board." I was like, "Oh shit." That's like the cosign fit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that real shit.
And he asked you.
Yeah, that's so that's why, what I'm saying? Like most people might look at that picture and say, "Oh, this dude asked for a picture and he's writing all," you know what I'm saying? Like that's not the case, man. He told me to get up and take this picture. And he's
he
like,
lost the coin flip.
and so he still gave me the blessings to, do what I need to do with these two tracks. And you know, take the picture, and he's like, "You're gonna post this tomorrow. You're gonna say something like this. The next day, you're gonna post the art." He goes, "On Tuesday, you're gonna leak the songs on YouTube and SoundCloud only. On Wednesday, you're gonna put up the pre-order. You do that, then I'll know you're serious." I did that shit to the fucking T. You kidding me? He's like, "And you do that, all I want in return is a Christmas present." I'm still like, what the fuck do I give a guy that's got everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's got a Lamborghini.
Give him a quarter.
Oh my damn! But no, I got a few good ideas. So come Christmas time,
You're gonna give
you know
him
what I'm saying?
a coin to
And
flip.
it's just about building, man. I think he just saw the respect I have for him. At one point he did call. He's like, "Yo, you a G."
That is a crazy story.
He's like, "Yo, you are a G for coming at me this way, and I'll never block anyone's blessings." He's a real humble man.
What was about the other two songs?
He said they were dope, but he just said, "Yo, these two songs are bangers."
And they are. Both
He's
of
like,
them
"You're
are
gonna hit him over the
crazy,
head with these." There was maybe like, I'm not gonna say which one, but there was maybe like a filler in there. But I had to have a dope ass intro that I started to play, but I cut off because I was just trying to sneak in more like playtime.
Yeah.
But he asked to hit the Benny joint. So I remember one of my mans was there and he kind of gave me the eye, like, "What are you doing, bro? Play the Benny." You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have to say it. I just saw it in his eye. I was like, "Shit." So
how much did you pay?
I mean, I can't disclose that. Yeah,
even this far into the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I can't.
I understand.
I can't. Yeah, that's business, man. I can't.
I feel you.
That's just it's not a good look.
I understand, but I'm thinking that is crazy that you
Just
got
know,
4 tracks.
yeah. Now, just know that
and that you never released them.
what
you
I
were
paid
sitting
for.
on them.
Yeah, I was just. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really waiting. It was just life, me rebranding. I didn't want to drop these tracks and have this new producing name. People are like, "Who the hell's this dude?"